Tired of living day to day like everything's alright. Just waiting on that moment. Waiting on my moment.
Alrighty. Hello guys. This is Tech Boy here, and today I'm gonna show you how to create a Hello World application in the Java programming language. So, a little bit about myself. I'm a current student in computer science. I've previous work history. I've worked as a system administrator, mostly using Red Hat 7 and Red Hat 6. But I also do enjoy doing Java. I have done a few Java projects at my job, but not much really, just minor Java projects, mostly focusing in Linux and Bash scripting and things like that. I have gone to school for other type of certificates, such as a computer information system certificate. But enough about me. Let's get started with this Hello World Java program. So Java, if you don't know, is a programming language. Okay. And what a programming language is, basically a programming language generally is it's usually a human readable code. It's human readable code that can be translated to a different type of code, so the computer can do things and run applications and things like that. Okay, so Java is one type of programming language, and to create your first Hello World Java application, you are going to need a Java IDE and a Java JDK. Now let's go over what these things are, because it's important to know all these terms and all these components, and know what they actually are, so you can better understand what you're doing and actually do cool things with it. So a Java IDE stands for an Integrated Development Environment. What an Integrated Development Environment means, it's basically what this is just basically a Notepad, right? Slash Microsoft Word for Java programming. Okay, so you know when you write a Microsoft Word document or a Notepad document and blah blah blah, you just type stories wherever you make an essay or something. This is basically a Notepad or a Microsoft Word application to write Java code. So it has a lot of features specifically for Java to optimize the code you write for Java. Okay, and these Eclipse, NetBeans, and IntelliJ, they're just different Java IDEs, so different programs, but they all basically do the same thing. They're for the same purpose. And you're also going to need, besides a Java IDE, Integrated Development Environment, you're also going to need a Java JDK, which stands for Java Development Kit. Now let's get an understanding of what a Java Development Kit is. So if I go down here, I have details about what a Java Development Kit is. Java Development Kit includes a JRE. Now, what the heck is a JRE, man? Like, you're throwing all these weird terms, bro. Come on, bro. Well, I want to explain them all thoroughly, because I think that's the best way to learn. It takes a while, but it's a lot better if you know what's going on. Okay, so a JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment, and a Java Runtime Environment is composed of a Java virtual machine. Now you're probably wondering what that is too, man. So a Java virtual machine is a compiler, and you probably don't know what a compiler is either. So let's understand what a compiler is. A compiler is basically a translator. Okay, it's a translator, and it translates between two languages. Okay, you can think of a compiler as a translator because that's basically what it is. It translates from one language to another. Okay, so from like English to Spanish. So what a compiler is in programming terms is it translates from one programming language into another. Okay, so what the Java virtual machine is a compiler which compiles Java bytecode, which is one language, into machine code / object code / binary, which all mean the same thing, these three things: machine code, object code, and binary. So it translates Java bytecode, which is a language, into machine code, which is another language. Okay, so that's what the Java virtual machine is composed of, JVM, and it also includes, the JRE also includes some browser plugins for applet executions. Okay, and you don't need to worry much about that right now. So let's go back to what a JDK is. We said a JDK includes the JRE. Okay, so it includes this, and it also includes it's basically a fully featured software development kit for Java, which means that not only does it include the JRE, it also has another compiler called JavaC. JavaC is a compiler like the JVM, but it translates different languages. It translates JavaSourceCode into Java Byte Code. And remember, we said that the JRE then translates Java Byte Code into machine code. So you're probably wondering, what is Java source code and Java Byte Code? Well, Java source code is the code that you type inside the IDE, which is the code that's human readable, right? And this is sort of how that looks like, right? This is some Java code. It's all human readable. Flight management, implements, flight list, private. That's human readable. You can understand that, right? Well, that's source code. This is source code. And the JavaC translates the source code that you write in your Java IDE into Java Byte Code. And the JVM takes in that Java Byte Code and translates it into machine code, which is executed by your processor. Like, it's binary, right? Okay, let's continue on. The JDK also contains JavaDoc, which stands for Java documentation. You don't have to worry about that right now. And Java Debugger, which is also sort of a it's a tool to fix programs. You know, when they say they have a bug in their program, that's what the Java Debugger is. So we can see that the JDK includes a JRE. A JRE does not include all the features of a JDK, but a JDK includes a JRE plus other extra features for developing Java applications. So again, you're going to need a Java IDE and a Java JDK enabled to create your first Hello World program. Okay, so here are two links that I'm going to put into. I'm actually going to put these notes in the description, but this is going to be the link to download your Java JDK, Java Development Kit, and download your Java IDE, Integrated Development Environment, which is going to be Eclipse. We're going to download Eclipse since it's an industry standard. It's an industry standard Java IDE. So nonetheless, let's go. Here I have the links open. You're gonna go to the link I provided. This is gonna come up, and you're gonna accept the license agreement if you want to read it. And you're probably gonna download Windows 64, most likely, but you might have a Mac, so you might download this, or you might have Linux, in which case you're pretty badass, bro. You are cool. But download whatever type of system you have, and download that. Go ahead, just click it, download it. It's gonna download. It's gonna probably appear somewhere over here, and you're gonna click it, and it's just a normal wizard. You know, when you download a program in, it takes you through the wizard. Install this, do this. Just do that. It's just going to be a normal installation wizard. And you're going to do the same thing in Eclipse. It's going to bring you to this once you put the link. And you're going to download it. And same thing, it's going to be a normal wizard. So you're probably going to want to download Windows 64-bit because, I don't know, that's mostly what everyone has. But download whatever type of system you have, okay? If you want to check if you have a 64 or 32-bit system, just if you have Windows, you can check it this way, system information. It'll tell you this is a 64-bit, okay, system type. Okay, so that's that. So after you download that, you're gonna want to open your newly downloaded Eclipse program. Okay, so let me close it out so I can reopen it. Eclipse is pretty slow at startup, guys, like all the time. So you're gonna open your Eclipse wherever it saved it, and okay, it's gonna ask you to choose a workspace. So a workspace, what a workspace is, it's just a folder to save your Java programs. That's literally what it is. So if I were you, I would go to my desktop and create a folder and name it something like Java Workspace or something like that. And after you create that folder, I'm gonna go back over here, browse, and you're gonna want to click on it and click OK. Right, so you just click OK, and it's gonna take a while. Eclipse is like a slow mofo, so I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. So yeah, that's that. Let's see how long it takes. Oh my god, it's just slow, guys. It has to set up a whole bunch of things. After that, you're probably gonna get a window that's pretty much empty. So let me close all these things out. Oh man. Okay, so you're gonna get an empty window. So all you have to do is go to File, New, Java Project. Okay, and you can call your project whatever you want. Okay, so I'm just gonna call this Hello Mundo, as in Hello World. Mundo is world in Spanish. And it's gonna create that for you once you click finish. And bam, you have your little project. So you click the drop down arrow, okay, and you click the source folder, you right click on it, and you go to new, and you want to create a class. Okay, so we're gonna create a class, and we're gonna call this class What Up Mundo. You can call it whatever you want, and just click enter or click finish. I just hit enter. It's like clicking finish, right? And now you have this. Okay, you have this code that's written for you, and it has the name of your class, What Up Mundo, right? That's what you named it, class What Up Mundo, public. We're not going to go into too much detail about what public means right now and all of that, because we just want to create our first Hello World app and say that we're fucking Java developers. So what you're going to do is type in main and then press Control space. Cool. And what Control space does is it gives you suggestions of what you probably wanted to type, and this comes up, main method, and that's what you want. So you hit enter, and it creates a main method for you. Now I do want to say The main method is very important. Why? Because this is where all your programs, this is where Java runs your program. So you could have a whole bunch of code, right? You could just write like a whole bunch of code, blah, blah, blah. But if you don't have a main method in your program, it's not going to run. The main method runs your program. So remember, the main method runs your program. Cool? So now whatever you put in your main method will run. Okay? So we're going to type sys out like this. Press Control Space again. Bam. Man, Eclipse is guessing, man. You was right. So then you're going to put in double quotes. Right? Just put in double quotes. It'll make the other double quote for you. And in the middle of the double quotes, you can write whatever you want. I'm just going to write, what up, homeboy? I'm fresh out the womb. Cool. It's like my type of hello world. And you're going to want to click save all. And you're going to want to run this application. In order to run it, usually you can just click this little run arrow. But I would advise you to actually just right click in any line inside your hello world program. So I could have multiple lines, right? Inside the main method, I mean. Right click anywhere inside the main method. So in between these opening and closing brackets, right? Right click in any line in between inside there. And go to run as Java application. Boom. It prints out, what up, homeboy? I'm fresh out the womb. Or whatever else you typed in. So if you want to practice, you can keep on writing sys out, Control Space, and write whatever I wanna write, cause I'm a G boy. Okay, and you're gonna want to save all again. Right click inside any line inside the main method, run as Java application. Whoa, damn. Okay, printed it out. Cool, huh? So this is a console. A console is where you input something or something is outputted. So that's what a console is, okay? So it's like the same thing as command prompt is a console. I can put in dir, which means list directories and files. And if I press enter, it spits out other text. It's to input text and get text back. So that's what a console is. So keep on practicing. Do what you want. This is your first Hello World program. And congratulations, man. You're on your way to becoming a Java developer. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you want to see. Any suggestions, recommendations. Like this video and subscribe if you want to keep on learning more Java. I'll also be putting out some Linux beginner tutorial videos and such things, man. So thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. I really do want to show you and teach you new things. Sharing information is awesome, and that's how we learn. So until next time, this is Jaboy Tech Boy out.